In 1925, the Kelly Act was passed. This allowed the government to pay private contractors to carry mail by air. Things were going great until 1926, when Kansas City was threatened to lose its airmail service. Increased accidents has occurred because of rough terrain. The federal government had no choice but to prohibit the use of underdeveloped airfields to land airplanes. This left Kansas City without an airport with no intentions of developing one. Will Holland, Chamber of Commerce president, realized that losing airmail routes would be a setback to the future of aviation in Kansas City.
In May 1927, Charles Lindbergh completed the first solo non-stop flight from New York to Paris. When Charles Lindbergh completed his journey, he immediately became an international hero. On August 17, 1927, he traveled to Kansas City to help dedicate the municipal air terminal. In his dedication speech, he stated, "In its new municipal airport, Kansas City has the opportunity for one of the best airports in this country."
City Downtown Airport was actually the original airport in the Kansas City area. It was founded in August 17, 1927, when Charles Lindbergh landed here and said this is the location of the future of Kansas City. So this airport has been in operation 92 years as of this August.
Kansas City's first official airport opened. At first, there were no paved runway. There were two 3,000-foot runways made of cinder and graded in the form of a cross. Searchlights were mounted into the ground for night flight.
On August 25, 1927, National Air Transport carried its first commercial passengers. The cost was 10 cents per mile. This service did not last very long and it was discontinued because the airmail business was more profitable.
In 1928, Waters passed a $1 million bond issue to cover the purchase of this land and to fund major airport improvement.
In the fall of 1928, the Robinson Aircraft Corporation became the first airline to continue scheduled passenger service in Kansas City. By April 1929, more airlines operated from Municipal Airport than any other airport in the country. It was nicknamed the Air Hub of America. Later that year, in July 1929, Transcontinental Air Transport selected Municipal Airport for its home base and began coast-to-coast operations through Kansas City. 1 year later, Transcontinental Air Transport merged with Western Air Express and Maddox Airlines to form Transcontinental and Western Air Incorporated, and eventually to Transworld Airlines. The airport flourished during the early days of commercial flight, serving many airlines as the headquarters of Transworld Airlines. Some airlines that operated at this airport were Braniff International Airways, Transworld Airlines, Continental Airlines, United Airlines, Delta Airlines, Ozark Airlines, and Central Airlines.
Although Kansas City Municipal Airport, also known as MKC, was successful, the airport had its challenge.
The extra space needed to land heavier, more powerful aircraft made the railroad yards in the east, the bluffs on the north, downtown Billings in the south, and the oil refinery on the west appeared to be encroaching. Municipal Airport was no longer to meet the growing needs of commercial aviation. On November 11, 1972, Kansas City International Airport replaced Kansas City Municipal Airport.
The downtown airport served as the only airport in the region until 1971, when the Kansas City International was built. The desire and need for the bigger airport occurred with a jet age, and so they needed air runways with longer space, and were kind of connected in between the river and the railroad. So they moved up to Kansas City International, and that's when commercial flights left downtown airport and went to Kansas City International. Since then, we have been focused on corporate aviation and corporate jets, business movers and shakers, and the fourth busiest airport in the state of Missouri, ranking behind St. Louis Lindbergh, Kansas City International, Spirit of St. Louis, and then us. We serve about 81,000 operations a year, from everything from corporate leaders to helicopter operations to live flight, emergency medical evacuations, to aircraft charters for Major League Baseball and NFL and Sporting KC.
Municipal Airport changed into a general aviation reliever airport, transforming into a thriving general and business aviation facility. On October 17, 1977, Municipal Airport's name was changed to Kansas City Downtown Airport and rededicated as Charles B. Wheeler Downtown Airport on the airport's 75th anniversary in August 2002. Kansas City Downtown Airport is the airport of choice for mid-continent stops, cargo flights, and also serves as the pilot flights of political officials of the United States of America and other nations. The Kansas City Downtown Airport has a museum known as the National Airline History Museum, dedicated to airline history in general. The airport also has a Transworld Airlines Museum dedicated to Transworld Airlines. The airport also hosts the Aviation Expo or the Air Show, usually in August.